Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to try to bezel this crystal. I've been playing with it, so it's got my fingerprints all over it. This is one of the Rivolis that Kath sent me. And they are Aurora crystals. So you know, if you're interested in purchasing them. Alright, so hopefully I got it right this time. This will be my third time trying. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is pick up, we're using about a wingspan of Fireline, or whatever thread you use. I'm using Toho 15 O's, Miyuki bugle beads, 6mm bugle beads, and Toho 11 O's. So the first thing we're going to do, and the crystal, the Rivoli, it's an 18mm crystal. So we're picking up one 15O and one bugle bead, alternating them until we have a total of 10 beads, or 5 of each, on our thread. And you can see this little pile is mixture of 15s and 11s because, like I said, this is my third time trying this. I knew it was going too smoothly the second time, and I'm like, wait, that's not right. So I had to take it all apart. Again, first time it was a little too tight, and I want to make sure that there's room to go all the way around. Okay, so I'm going to bring those 10 beads down to my bottom, about down to the thing here, tail. Not leaving too big of a tail, just enough so I can tie it, and then I'll melt it off. Alright, so we're going to go through these, because if you don't go through them, trying to tie a knot in them is like, that's a joke. How do I know? Because I tried. And this reinforces it as well, so there you go. Alright, now, when I get out of this bugle bead, I am going to tie a knot. That way it'll stay in place, and I think I'll burn my tail off as soon as I get the knot out of my way, because this tail is a pain in the neck, and I'm not going to be sewing it in anyway, so. One more time. This time I'm going through twice. And there we go. All right. Now, I'm going to go through that seed bead. The next bugle bead, and the next seed bead. Trying to pull my knot into that bugle bead, because we're not going through the bugle bead again. Have a lighter. Oh, it's not in here. Alright, pretend I melted that. I'm going to later, but... Alright, so we're here. We're coming out of a seed bead. We're going to pick up 4 15 O's. 6 11 O's. And another 4 15 O's. Okay, Then we're going to go into the next seed bead. Now we're going to go up 3 of those 15 O's that we just added, the last 3. So we'll have 1 there, loose on my thread, and we're not going into that seed bead that we just went through. So, like that. Now we're picking up 1 15-0, 6 11-O's, and 4 15-O's. Okay, and we're going to go into the next 15-0 on our pentacle there. Sorry, hope I'm not too close now because I have you zoomed in. So, then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to sew up the last 3 15-0s that we added. Which is sometimes easier said than done because they're so tiny. Just those 3. Then we're going to add 1 15-0, 6 11-0. Whoops. That was pretty cool. Sent it flying and it bounced back. Alright, so it's 1 15-0, 6 11-O's, and 4 15-O's. And we're going through that next seed bead. Okay, we're going back up those last 3 15-O's. And doing the same thing again. A 15-0, 6 11-O's, and 4 15-O's. The last time I messed up, I forgot to go back up the seed beads. Alright, going into that seed bead, and then we just have 1 more to do. So back up these 3. That last one is staying on there. Okay. So we're going to have what looks like a little flower when we're done, but you'll see what's going to happen to it. All right, 1 15-0, 6 11-O's, and 4 15-O's. Now, I hope this works. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. No. Don't add those last 4. Only add 1. Because we're at the last one, so don't add those last 4 15-O's. Just add the 1 15-0, the 6 11-O's, and then another 1 15-0. Then what we're doing is we're going through these, the first 3 15 O's that we added. So we're skipping that one and we're going through these 3. We're skipping that one, going through those 3. So what this is going to do when we get around to it, and it's going to be too big, I think. Now it's going to be too big. First it was too tight, now it's too big. No, maybe. Maybe not. Alright, so it'll have it sit like that. We'll find out. So now we went up those 3, so we're going to have to go through our bugle bead. Then we're going to have to go down. Am I going in the right way? Why do I feel like I'm not going the right way? Because I'm not. Okay, we're going to go through our 15-0, our bugle bead. And then we're going to go down these 3. Okay. And through this 15-0, all 6 of our 11 O's. So now we're just going around in a circle, tightening that up. So we're going through the next 15-0, the next 15-0, all 6 of our 11 O's, and the 2 loose 15 O's all the way around. Because that is going to make it and tighten it up into a nice little circle that hopefully will sit just around the outside of that Rivoli. Oops. I think I'm on the last one. Kind of looks that way. I'm just going to go through one more, around one more. Yeah, no, I didn't get that one. That was the first one there. All right. I think. Yeah, looks that way. All right, so now we're going to pass that set of 3 and we're going to go. Oh no, we can't do that. We're going to have to come out the next. 15-0. So go through those 6 11-0s and come out that 15-0. Let's see if that works. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Now, from here, we're going to pick up 7 11-0s. We're coming out of here, this bead here. We're going to go into this bead here, this 15-0. Like that. So we're coming out of a 15-0, picking up 7 11-0s, and going into the 15-0. I don't think it's going to matter which 15-0 you're going in. I would go in the first one though, because it'll make it look like it's coming out of it, I think. So now we're building starting to build the bottom of it. Another 7. Going through that 15. Two more to do. So when we get around to that set of 7, I'll tell you what we're going to do. So we're coming in, we're going to go into that. We're going to go through, no, we're going to go into that 15-0, that last 15-0 there. Then we're going to go up through 4 of the 11-0s that we added right there. That would be our center bead, the 4th one. And then what's going to happen is it's going to sit over it. Once we add our other beads, it'll sit over it and hold it in place. All right, so now I think I'm going to add I'm gonna add 3 15-0s, see how that works out. And we're gonna go through the 4th bead of those 7, like that. All right. Now there's 3 15-0s. Go through the 4th bead of those 7. Come on now. Sometimes my hands don't want to work. There we go. See? Once we pull it tight, you won't see the thread. Okay. Another 3 15-0s. Through that center. Oopsie. Don't ask me why I'm holding this Rivoli there. Just want to make my life a little bit more complicated, I suppose. Another 3. Through the middle one. Of the next 7. And another 3. 15-0s. And where are we? We're going through that middle one. And we're going to pull it and see if that's good enough. Good enough. Oh boy. Alright, let's pop that back in there. If you weren't holding yours, pop yours back in there. Pop yours in that little star that we just made. Alright, what I'm going to do, once we get once we get this reinforced, this circle here, this pentacle, circle, whatever, I'm going to go back up and I'm going to reinforce this outside here because it got a little bit wonky. I think I might add a 15-0, maybe not, we'll see. See, it's a little wonky around the edge, but if I think if we reinforce it, it'll be fine. All right, so let's go through all of those beads that we added in that circle there. We're gonna go through the 15-0s, that 11 in the center. Kind of makes it look like a little flowery, sort of. You see that? All right. Let's see. My thread's stuck on my finger. Yeah, I'm just reinforcing that circle there. The circle that's in the middle. Because we want that to be nice and tight. And really the only way to get it nice and tight is to reinforce it. So was that not easy? I thought that was pretty easy. Well, it was easy for you guys after I had to go and take it out 3 times. 2 times. 3rd time's the charm, right? All right. So I am going, oops, come back here. I'm coming out of that 11-0. I'm going to go through the next 3 15-0s and the next 11-0 because I think I need to do that. If I can, if not, I'm going down those 11-0s. Just saying. Yep, I'm going down these 11-0s. Forget those 15-0s. Going down these 11-0s. Okay, now I'm going to go up that next, the second 15-0 that's around that circle, I think. No, you know what? I'm going to add a 15-0 right there. Coming out of the 11. Coming out of these 3 11s there. I'm going to add a 15-0. And then go into that second 15-0. And then go around. Let's see what happens. I hope that doesn't make it too big. Trying to make it not wonky, but that might make it more wonky. No, I don't like that. Alright, forget that idea. We're not adding the other one. Don't like it. So we're just going to... Of course my thread got wrapped around. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't my thread get wrapped around? yeah, we're just going to go in through the second of those 15 O's, and then I think that'll work, and we'll go all the way around. I think that'll tighten it up some and make it look a little less like a flower. So after that, if you wanted to, you can add bicones on the side. But honestly, I like it like that. I think it's just right like that. So if you wanted to use a, so we're going to pass that first 15O there and go into the second one. And then we're just going to go through all of them and reinforce it all. So, yeah, what was I saying? If you wanted to add bicones, you could somewhere, maybe in that space. Let's try that. Alright, let's try that. See what happens. Alright, I'm going to come out that first 15O. No, actually, I'm not. I'm going to come out the 11O. Now, did Kath send me red bicones this time around? I don't remember. I think she did. I know I have red ones. I don't like those. Bear with me a minute. Might as well make it Christmassy looking, right? That's the way I look at it. Maybe I don't have red ones. Here, those are red, right? They might be too big. Oh, these are squished bicones, I think. Yeah, that won't work. Maybe it will. No. Because then I'll have... No, that won't work. Okay. So if you wanted to, I mean, you could add bicones at the end of the bugles. Like here, you could add bicone. Or you could add... Maybe add a bicone there. It all depends on you and what you want to do. I thought I had 3mm red bicones, but did I put that back in there? No. I don't know. Thought I did. 4mm I think would be too big. Oh, don't be dumb. Like the way I talk to myself. I know I have red ones, but these are like 2mm. Ooh, that almost went flying. Oh, oh, oh. I'll be right back. Trying to avoid an accident here. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. So these are 3mm. These are not Swarovski. Oh, these are Czech fire polish. I know I have little bicones somewhere, so if you have bicones, you can add them there in that little space there where those two 15Os are. Just skip past the 15Os and sew into the 11s. I think that will work. Let's see. I might have to add a 15O on each side if you wanted to. I mean, if not, you don't have to do that either. You can just leave it as is. Let's see, though. Let me go back through that. I want to add 15Os on each side of that. I don't know where those bicones went. Probably put them in the Duh. I don't know where they are. Any closer, they would have bit me. You think? Yeah, those might be a better red. And what size are they? There's 15 ounce. There's 3mm as well. All right. So what I'm gonna do. Sorry. I'm going to pick up a 15-0. I'm going to cover that so I don't drop it. Pick up a bicone and pick up a 15-0. So you can use check fire polish or bicones if you wanted to. Like that. So a 15-0. Now you don't have to make it Christmassy. You can use green if you have green. If that's the color or whatever, you know, you can match your I think I'm missing something. No, there's 6 there. You can match your Rivoli, or you can contrast it like that. And then don't ask me what I'm going to do with it, because I don't know. I'm just bezeling them and saving them for a later date. You hear the cat? He's having a frenzy. He can't get to the mama. And then that'll kind of cover that gap so it doesn't look like a flower that much anymore. See that? Where there's a will, there's a way. Speaking of which, we got like 3 inches of snow last night. I had to go get blood work, and I almost got stuck kind of catty-corner in the driveway. But I persisted, and I got that car in. And like I said, where there's a will, there's a way. So if you wanted to, you could do a little picot around the bicones as well. So these are 3mm bicones. Sorry about that. I should have said that. Did I say that?